Hey everybody, we are here at the Ontario Convention Centre for the first annual CreepIE Con, or CreepIE Con. This is in the Inland Empire, and it is the first show of this scale that we've ever attended out here. Packed guest list, big offering in terms of the floor, all sorts of different cool vendors in there, from t-shirts to Etsy type craft work, a lot of neat stuff. But again, big celeb list as well. So we're going to take you in, show you a little bit of the offerings there, and hopefully give you a good feel for what CreepIE Con 2022 is all about. As previously mentioned, a big part of this show is the celebrity signing area with a number of great stars here from the horror world. And so I know one for us that's going to be a big target for this weekend to get signed is Nick Castle, famously Michael Myers. This is one that we've had a few opportunities to in the past at cons, and we're like, we'll get it next time, too big of a line, things like that. And then during the pandemic, I definitely reflected a lot on like, what are the signatures out there? Who are the people that we haven't met that we've kind of put off? And so Alan Offerman was one of those recently, aka Skeletor, got that a few months ago, and Nick Castle also at the top of the list there. So the crowds are just starting to hit the floor now. As you can see behind me, it's a very thin floor right now. There's a lot of people making their way in, so we're gonna go check in and see if we can get in that line and get them to sign something.
COVID free. COVID free here. Okay, here we go.
Thank you so much.
Anything special for this?
No, just the name. Your name is great.
Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate it. So glad to see you here.
Thank you. It's nice to be on a show that's right down the street from where I
Is
live.
it? It's from us too.
Down the street, an hour away.
Yeah, for us.
Where are you?
Riverside.
Oh, yeah.
All right, there it is. Mission accomplished. It was a tough decision what to get him signed. I'm always kind of lean towards like the most classic type thing, but with masked characters. But then you kind of want to have their face in it as well. I remember the first time I think I had that debate was with David Prowse, Darth Vader, and it's like, and I ended up going with one with him with the mask off, but with the mask there. So this is our Nick Castle one. So he's charging $50 with it, a photo, which is pretty unique on the convention scene. So that was really cool to have that included in the price. So we got a quick still shot there as you gathered in the video there, but mine wasn't too bad yet. I think it's going to be pretty big the rest of the day. So with that said, let's take a little bit more look around the hall and see who else is signing. All right, next up, I think I'm gonna make the plunge and get the Clint Howard autograph. It says $40. I thought it was $60, but $40. I'm gonna go for it. All right, so picked up the Clint Howard autograph. I did have a debate on it. They had a sign posted that it was $60, but that turned out it was $60 if you wanted a photo with him, like a selfie. And I just want the signature, not big on the selfie stuff. I mean, if they throw it in for free, awesome, but not into paying for it. So $40. He's somebody that for a long time thought about getting. He's obviously been involved in so many awesome things. It's funny, even something like Winnie the Pooh as the voice of Roo. I mean, he's just, Clint Howard's been everywhere over the course of these many years. But Balak, I mean, this Star Trek episode sticks with me. This character, his laugh. If you have not seen it, just Google Balok, B-A-L-O-K, Star Trek, and watch a quick snippet, and I think you'll end up watching the episode, though. So I wanted to get it. He said nobody had gotten this picture or any of his Star Trek stuff this weekend, so he actually seemed kind of jazzed about something different there. So I was excited to pick it up and glad to add it in to the weekend's goodies. In addition to the signing area, we've got a floor packed with fun stuff to see, from costumes, t-shirts, artwork, all sorts of things. So we'll take you around the floor, show you a few highlights of that. We've become big fans of Lucky Hellcat art. Their Halloween stuff is super fun. We bought a ton of shirts, a couple of sweatshirts even over the last year. They do a good job with male and female sizes. Nightmare Toys, another favorite booth. They're always bringing great stuff to these cons. They've got all sorts of masks, dolls, purses, all sorts of fun stuff here.
You're sold out of shorty.
Saw One's Customs. Some fantastic items here. Even the toilet paper dispenser there.
Oh, that's cute. Little toilet paper.
Crow and Pitcher. It's incredible stuff.
How many of cards?
Some really great pieces here. The Witch's Broom, especially those head pieces over there too. This is Stardust Alley Inc.
I'll wrap them for you, okay? I'm sorry, Oh, no, that's right. You're with those? Yeah, that's right. Outside that way.
Love these coasters, these mugs. Got bags, t-shirts, other items. Ice Nine Kills representation here, signing at the Cleaver booth. A big line of fans getting some signing in.
Too
All
many
right,
people
these
recognize
awesome
it.
dioramas are by Geeks and Dreams. Check these out.
That lady's jacket was bright. It's right here. Those are yours, and that's
But there's no, we're going to go get a license for the area for that. Yeah, you don't need it.
Other people there.
Over in 104B, photo ops throughout the weekend. Another big part of the con here. Got their schedule out. This is kind of nice. Got the board up here giving you the prices and the breakdown on times. Seems well organized and pretty succinct. Wrapping up our time at the con. This is our Under the Con segment, this time in our garage at home. We had to get back to the house pretty quick to deal with some stuff, so shooting it here instead of what is normally the parking lot of Convention Center and some parking garage. But that said, I want to talk just a little about some of the things we picked up at the show and just some overall experiences. So, I mean, first off, just we had a really good time. I mean, this show, it didn't feel like a first-year show. Things ran a lot smoother than would expect out of a brand new show that's fitting into a convention center like this. So, combined with the crowds that we saw on Sunday as we're wrapping up later on in the day, I mean, it seemed like it was a very healthy spending show. It seemed like exhibitors did well in general. That was our impression, and the ones that we had talked to seemed to do quite well. So I think we're going to see a lot of this show over the next, decade or whatever as we continue to support it, and are really excited about that. So that said, in terms of what the show was as advertised, I mean, a big part of it was the celebrity stuff. We already, talked a little bit about our two celebrity signings here with Clint Howard, Nick Castle. Really excited to get to meet both of them, both super nice guys, and really kind of fun, quirky type personalities that they shared, just kind of humorous and fun. But there were so many great signing opportunities there as I was kind of wrapping up on Sunday. I just wanted to go and get more autographs. I haven't had this sort of hunger for autograph hunting in 5 years or something like that. It's been quite a while. We've kind of put autographs to the side for quite some time, but this show really kind of awoken that hunger, and it was just great how many guests they had there, and how lines got long for some of them, but they were pretty manageable in general. Another big thing at the show, so many exhibitors with all sorts of fun crafty things and stuff. Hopefully we're able to share some of that there. We did pick up this is from Stardust Alley. You can find them online at stardustalley.net, but they had some great coasters. Just picked up a Pulp Fiction one. They had Rocky Horror Picture Show. I think we showed a few others in the video already, but like Michael Myers, Elvira. So much unique stuff on the floor there. Hopefully we gave a little bit of a taste of that as well, although we didn't pick up much in that vein. Just We don't have a lot of room, and we try to kind of stick to the things that we collect and focus on the most, and we're kind of at a saturation point on a lot of things. It was strange but cool to find an exhibitor there with tons of comics. I mean, I shouldn't say tons of comics. They had about 6 or 7 bins, and they were dollar books on Saturday, and they became 50-cent books on Sunday. So picked up a bunch of stuff that wouldn't normally think of picking up at a horror con or this type of con, but was really appreciative to be able to grab them and dig through some of those bins and find some fun stuff there. So that was a fun kind of unexpected twist to the show as well. That was appreciated. So overall, had a really great time with it. As I said, I think this is going to be a staple of our con circuit. You can tell sometimes there's some shows you go to and you're like, well, it's good, we'll see how they grow. Other shows you go to and you're like, yeah, I think we're going to be going to this one for quite a while. I think it's just going to keep getting better and better, and I think that's the case here. Would love to see them add some panels. They have the speed dating and some other gaming things and stuff like that. Would love to see some panels there as well. I'm not sure if that's in their plans or not, but that would be cool to see. Also, it'd be great to see a little bit more signage outside and a little bit more staffing outside to help guide things. But I mean, I think in general for a first year show of this size, I think they were listed at having a 10,000 capacity, something like that. I don't know where they were at overall, but in general, the floor was filled. We were there pretty much every minute of Saturday. We got there at open, we left at close, and then on Sundays I was there the bulk of the day. Left a couple hours early, but not too early. So good stuff all the way around. We'll dive in deeper on the podcast. If you want to hear more about our experiences there, you can find us wherever it is you find podcasts at Parks and Cons, with more talk about that. We got lots of other fun, spooky stuff, convention stuff, all sorts of stuff coming up on the channel here. So please like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Until next time, we'll see you in line somewhere.